Oh, hell yeah. What's up, y'all? Got my Evil Army shirt on. Fuck yeah. Couldn't wait to get that one on. Checking out some Violated. Again. Wanted to listen to this song again. It's called Self-Medicated. The lyrics. You don't want to put that. Yeah, the wife and I read these lyrics. Mike, if you're listening. We both agreed with the lyrics, I guess. Or agreed with the spirit of those. Like, I think she said she tried to write a song like this once before. But yeah, yours came off way more eloquent. You and your brother there. You got it. And I'm just sitting there going, yeah, that's a peek inside my head. This song is literally a peek inside my head. So it's great that you guys also feel the same way. And for all my wonderful viewers out there, yeah, it's got like a thrash part now. Ooh. Gotta admit, this is what I want to hear again. This is what I wanted to listen to again, was that bass part, the thrash part. Self-Medicated by Violated. Hell yeah. How it got us going. Read the lyrics, we thought, oh yeah man, that's cool. And then I heard the music, I'm like, yeah, y'all definitely peeking inside my head. Cat, are you self-medicated? No. Okay.
I want you to kiss me all over.
This is Senior Citizens or Sluts. Awesome. Again, this is Violated. Yeah, I'm digging this one. So I just want to start this one off with a quote. And this got me thinking about that White Trash Warrior Princess with her quote by Albert Camus. That's all I can remember. I can't remember the quote. But anyways, the thing I want to start with. Truth is treason in the empire of lies. Can I get an amen? Who feels like they live in a culture of deceit? Well, you do. Lawyers run everything. Lawyers are fucking liars. Lawyers know how to turn the truth into a lie and a lie into the truth. So, not dogging lawyers, but I am dogging law, but only in context and application. Yeah, context and application. What you intended to do and what you did. And remember, when a judge stands a judgment over you, that's kind of the thing that's going through their brain. What did you intend to do? What actually happened? And that'll affect your sentencing. So I apply that standard to the law itself, and I have found the law wanting. I have found that anyway, truth is treason in the empire of lies. And I want all of you guys out there. We had a great live stream the other day. Enjoyed the shit out of that. I got to do that more often. And more of y'all need to tune in. I just need to figure out a good time that's best for as many people as possible. Because I realized we had some Europeans that had to stay up a little late to show up to that one. And I was like, ooh, starting it that late in the day, maybe not that. But then if I do it too early in the afternoon in the U.S., I risk losing the U.S. viewers who are at work. Damn. But you can always go back and watch it. But the live stream is so much more fun. You get to be there. Oh yeah. On top of that, the way I talk about stuff, the way I act about stuff, and then all the comments that I read, they're right there with us. I mean, we get a few dissenters in the comments, and those are always welcome. They're way more fun over on Twitter, though. Way more engagement over there. But the dissenters and stuff like that. Just listening to me is an act of rebellion. Just know that if you are listening to me, you are rebelling against the status quo, against the prepackaged, contrived bullshit. That is an unforeseen side effect that I didn't realize was going to occur doing this. I did not set out. What did I intend to do? What did I get? Well, I didn't intend for this. I just thought it was helping with a concert and hanging out with metalheads. And I'm getting that. And I'm getting so much more. What did I intend to do? What did I get? Somebody called me their fucking new religion or something like that, or you're my religion. Whoa, I appreciate that, but I don't know about that. There's like one religion. I'm gonna leave it there. And it's not me. I am just a simple... I'm not simple. I'm a complicated mess. I am the result of this world. That's how I like to feel I am. I'm a result. Kind of gets rid of the premeditation of everything. But I don't premeditate anything. Anybody knows me long enough. It's like I feel like Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, when like shit's crashing and blowing up, that other captain was like, is he doing that on purpose, or is this purely by accident? That like he caused a converging of forces to create an unholy mess that only he walked out of. Jack Sparrow's awesome. Shame about Johnny. Amber Heard, that shit was funny. Taking a shit on his pillow. She was funny. Anyways, back on topic. Oh, I am gonna change the tunes. I'm gonna shout out to my bro on Twitter, Evil Corporate CEO. Yeah, that's like his little handle out there. What's that? Evil Corporate CEO, but corporate's not. It's abbreviated. CORP. Period. I think Evil Corp CEO really digs Wesker from Resident Evil games. I'm a fan of Wesker too. Wesker's a cool bad guy. Wesker's a fucking awesome bad guy. He's like Elon Musk if he could like channel the powers of genetics and hell all in one. It's very 41st millennium kind of stuff there, but it does its own thing, and I like that. Resident Evil's cool. I don't know about the movies though. I am just talking about the video games, and I only play the original one. Anyways, forget Wesker. I brought this up a long time ago. It's Hypocrisy. The Swedish death metal band. So yeah, it's a chicken-shaped CD. Looks like a chicken laying eggs or something. I mentioned this. I don't think I ever played it. I might have played it. I don't remember. 4 songs. I got some non-album tracks, and then one from the album. Abducted. That was the name of the album. Roswell 47 is from there, and I think you got 3 unreleased tracks. So I was going to spin this, but I didn't want to start with silence. So I had Mike violated, kick us off here. And we'll get to the headlining act, I guess. So, y'all talk to the cat. He's here. Just know the cat can't hear you speak. This might be an unreleased version of that song. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. That's a cool melody and it sounds awesome. It just goes too long. It needs to do something else. That was always my problem with Hypocrisy. The thing that's good about Hypocrisy is that fucking drummer, dude. He knows exactly how to bring you to that next beat. And just beats that shit. He's hitting them drums. Dude. That drummer can bring it down or he can bust it up, dude. So when I think the parts are too long, I think that's for the sake of the drummer to really emphasize the next part. My thoughts. Just my thoughts. I do have a special place in my heart for Hypocrisy, just because I listened to him for so long. Roswell 47 talking about the Roswell UFO crash landing or whatever. Oh, Roswell 47. Yeah, just talking about that. I think Hangar 18, Megadeth. Metallica. Shit, it's already 11 minutes. Anyways, got a comment here. Hamzanian? Awesome. Oh, so he's talking about that one video. Normies. They make me go crazy. I always feel like I'm just telling the truth for the sake of their well-being. Yeah. And all I get back is gaslit lies and unfounded discrimination. Truth is treason in the empire of lies. Yeah. For the sake of their well-being, like you mean the best for them. Like, this is good for you. You need to know this. They can't handle it, man. Can't save drowning people. And I love his high screams. Because that high scream just perfectly encapsulates how I feel about this. You're trying to help somebody and it inconveniences them. That's what happens, man. They're inconvenienced by your attempt to save their life. That's just so strange to me. Truth is treason, man. You know what isn't treason? Vector. Vector with a K. We were talking about this in the live chat. If somebody, everybody's bringing up bands. Oh my god, they got hard after a while. And Duderman87, he was cool. He was like, this band or this band, this band or this band. He had to choose one of them. Oh my god, those choices were so damn complicated after a while. He was really hurting me. Telling me Sadistic Intent or Mortician. Man, don't make me choose between those two. Oh, you dick. Choose. So you want to say Sadistic Intent, but you don't want to choose against Mortician. Oh, anyways, Vector. Vector is badass. I had listened to it, at least their first album. What was it called? Black Future? Yeah, Vector Black Future. I have listened to that. I like that album. That was a fucking amazing one, man. Yeah, that No Triggers, technical but progressive. Technical prog. The drums aren't all triggered to shit. So the dude's like actually hitting them. Kind of like Hypocrisy here. Yeah, it feels like he's hitting it. So yeah, the drummer isn't the most rapid-fire drummer ever. Yeah, because that's the only problem. Drummers get insane after a while. If you can't do it live, if I can't videotape your rehearsal, don't put that shit out live. That's all I feel, man. If I can't videotape your rehearsal, I don't want to hear all that extra shit. I mean, I like triggered music, but it gets old after a while. I prefer just like actually be able to play your instrument. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, Vector will get you headbanging, dude. Vector is fucking badass. Oh, this is carved up. Now we're on to the next one. Request denied. Thought the song was over. It's simple, it's cheesy, it's catchy. Gotta have that harmonic in there. Okay, Fire Guy 65. Oh my god, Fire Guy 65, you're the shit. I hope you're listening to this. I know I had to tell him, but I want to bring it up. Because I kept asking about a metal TV, a TV show that was like MTV, but it played actual music and music-related shows. And they had a metal program. I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, I'm not tripping. I know this existed. Fire Guy 65 got my back. He's talking about Fuse Television, Fuse TV. Now defunct, it's gone completely. Fuse TV. And the show was called Uranium. Uranium. Because it's a heavy metal. Uranium. And the woman was Julia Chernetsky. I think I'm saying that right. Chernetsky. Yeah, it was like Julia Chernetsky. And she was a little cutie, a vicious little cutie, but, you know, just like television cute. Like, she might have actually liked metal, but she, you know, you couldn't tell. But yeah, no, it was from the 2000s. Fuse TV, Uranium, with Julia Chernetsky. Yes, thank you. I thought of that, doing these videos and just trying to remember shit, and I was like, man, what was that fucking one show I used to watch? Where, it really felt like you weren't getting the most underground metal, but they would report on the Milwaukee Metal Fest, and maybe in Maryland, I don't know if that was happening at the time. And they would go to shows in not just New York, Chicago, and LA. They would go to other shows that were blowing up at the time. You know, or just take video from people. It's like, so this is kind of, I don't even think YouTube was really a thing at this point. Yeah, I don't even think YouTube was a thing at this point. YouTube would later become an existence. And it was basically videos of just people talking to their cameras like we're doing right now. So yeah, it was right before YouTube was able to do this function. They had that, and that was fucking killer. It was short-lived, and then YouTube just kind of slowly but surely dominated everything, and then, I don't know, request denied, I think, is what we're still on. Anyways, I much better prefer this, because there's a lot more genuineness to it. The people actually go to the shows and film this shit and actually bring it to you. You know, and getting, like, real interviews with real people. So, yeah. Yeah, this is my only gripe about this album. My only complaint. This part. I like it when Peter yells. Peter Toskern or whatever. And I guess his low chanting singings are okay. I just didn't feel the... It's cool that he does this. It just shouldn't be an hypocrisy. He should do some side project. Like a side project called The Abyss, which was like black metal, but I need something else. Anyways. Oh! I brought out this sticker, because I got it in my merch from Belated Records. Belated Records. And I didn't know. I was like, I hadn't looked it up yet. I was like, it didn't ring a bell. You know. So I was like, oh, well, I'll figure it out later. And somebody in the comments, no witty name devised. That's very witty of you. No witty name devised says, oh, Sodomized is from Grafton, Ohio, and contains Baxter and Baker. Oh, so Baxter, another one of Baxter's bands. They used to open for bigger death metal bands traveling through Cleveland back in the 90s. Not many bands are from that part of Ohio, so they seem to have problems keeping members and gaining exposure. Yeah, and sometimes people just want to be able to say they were in a death metal band, so they cut a demo or, you know, and then, like, do a bunch of shows, get some pictures made, meet some people, and they're like, well, I did death metal, gotta go. I think some people set out with it like that, and then other people get into it and they have such a tough time breaking in, or just a tough time writing songs and completing projects, that it just kind of sucks the energy right out of them, and they just don't feel like participating anymore. I can't speak for anybody, but I definitely have seen that happen to other people. That's usually what happens to the scene usually. Hard work, very little payoff, and they dip. Or, they just want that in the bullet belt and move on. That one I almost respect. I mean, once you got your first one done, I think everything's downhill from there once you do your first thing and start doing things. I don't know. Well, anyways, that was some Mike Violated and Hypocrisy, Maximum Abduction. We checked out some comments and jammed some tunes. I'm Cattle Dog, your Appalachian Warlord. Take care, y'all.